What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the eBay way. Here we are, week 2 of the turn $50 into $5,000. First week, we got kicked off with a bang. Boom, boom, boom. Let me show you what I'm speaking of. If you're watching, you know. Check this out. All right, so I only had 2 items sell from the first batch so far. We have the Converse low tops, if you remember the first video. Those sold for $17. Took an offer on those for $17. It was like that same day or the next day. Boom, they were gone. Or was it? Maybe it wasn't. September 11th. I don't remember what day I made the video. So that was good. And next up, we have the Bahne Skateboard. Beautiful, beautiful board. $612.88. How awesome is that? So that brings the total so far to $629.88. Pretty spiffy, huh? Kick ass for our first week. So I went shopping and spent another $50 this week to start on to keep traveling on our journey, on our road, if you will. I actually spent $50.50. So didn't get no huge score like the skateboard, but I just got a bunch of littles this time. I ended up having to hit 3 different stores, and just got a bunch of stuff. I've got, I think, an average of, I write it down, yes. All right, so we've got 28 items, $50.50 I spent, average of $1.80 per item. So we'll get into this. First up, we just got some cassettes. A little old R&B, a little funk, if you will. Put those 3 cassettes in the lot. I got them up for $25. If you don't know cassettes, I'll give you a little crash course on cassettes. If you find them with the case with the original sticker on them and the case ain't broken, that's going to bring up the value a little bit. Collectors are going to be wanting these, and so every little detail will bring the value up. No barcode, boom, that shows it's older. Another collectible aspect to look at. Also, too, if you don't know about the sponges, see that sponge is not exactly on, it's loose. You can super glue those back on, just be very careful. Get a little tweezers, pop up the tape, and get the sponge out. Dab a little bit of glue onto that sponge and put it back on, and you can fix those. So, pretty easy fix. So those are up for $25 for the lot of 3. The reason I priced them at that, they were going for, I guess, about $5 to $7 a piece, except for Love Shine is nowhere online. So the majority of the price is going to be in that Love Shine cassette, because from the quick look that I did, I'm the only one with one up. Next up, we got some CDs I picked up. Grace Jones, if you remember Grace Jones, double CD set. That's only up for like, I should have been better prepared here. I think it's $8.99 I put that up for, I believe. Smash the newest listed. Last few days have been crazy with the eBay crap not working properly. All right, so we got $8 on that. Got some sealed CD. Actually, we'll go with the sealed ones first. Got a good stack of sealed CDs. 7 Dust. $15. The Linkin Parks, they're only like $5.99. Nothing major there. Audio Slave. New sealed, I got this one up for $10. Hootie and the Blowfish sealed, got that up for $10. And never heard of this one, The Best of Norman Connors. So I guess he's an older R&B artist. For some reason, I've never heard of him. Ah, it's a jazz, that's why. George Benson, blah, blah, blah. Okay, this was $25. do believe, yeah, got this one up for 25. So boom, just one CD and my little cassettes. If you get asking price, I got my full 50 back there. Onward to the Real Men of Genius, the Bud Light commercials. If you don't know about these are quick sell. I've sold many of these. There's a hair somewhere. I've sold many of these. This one I got listed for 40 bucks. Get them sealed, you can sell them for 60. I've had them both ways, and they don't stick around too long. So 40 bucks, I should have them. I'm betting on this will be the first item that will sell out of what I've got today, but we'll see. Because they usually move pretty quick. Here I got a couple of promo singles, Kenny Wayne Shepherd. If you don't know about promo singles are CDs that only have a few songs on them. They were sent out and given to radio stations or music stores back in the day. So there was no way to buy them. Sometimes they'll have different versions on there that maybe not on an album. If you get the right artist, you can get some good money out of these promo singles. Speaking of that, as I was taking these pictures, I thought back, I sold 2 of these last month. Not these particular, but 2 Kenny Wayne Shepherd promo singles. I got $18 for one and $20 for another. And as I'm taking the pictures, another one sells. That stuff happens to me all the time. It's crazy. It's almost like some weird energy voodoo stuff. But another one sold, and it was a $10 Kenny Wayne Shepherd promo single. So the one is not worth too much. This one's, I got up for $5.99, $4.99, I think. Yeah, $4.99. That one didn't go for much. This one I got up for $19.99. So probably won't stick around too long either on that. All right, we're gonna get into some clothes. Here we got what's her name? Betty Page, done by Olivia. And I can't pronounce her last name, but Olivia, I'm not looking. So this is $19.99. This shirt was done. I got this up for 50 bucks. The only one that I saw that had sold for like 30 bucks. Since I'm the only one with this design up, and there are some higher dollar designs, I went ahead and went with 50. Obviously, I had best offer. So, you know what I'm saying, G? What's up? So that's a good shirt there. Vineyard Vines. Always a decent shirt to grab, especially when they're detailed, I guess you could say. I love Kansas City. There was none of these up. I haven't seen any sold, so I put 30 bucks on it. Some of the other countries and states and what have you they're all over the board, so I just went with 30 bucks, and we'll see. I mean, it only takes one person in Kansas City, right? What's their population? All right, what we got next? We got Black Fast. Starving Out the Light album. This is death metal band from St. Louis here, actually. I think that album came out in 2013. Nobody has this shirt available. They don't have it on their website, so I went a little high with it. Normally the shirts are about 15 bucks, so I doubled it at $29.99. Metal stuff. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. We got a Harley shirt. This one's for around here, right across the bridge, St. Charles. New condition. It's nice condition. Harley Davidson is one of those things when people started making these videos, they went down in value because everybody started doing it. Unless you get the, the 3D ones or some of the older ones with the nice pictures of the all over print, what have you. I put it up for 15 bucks. 15. And I put this up for 15 too. A vintage Mickey and Company shirt. A little simple there, $15. All right. Nice sweatshirt. It's nice and soft too. This should do well. If I described it and the pictures do it justice. Cardinals just made the playoffs, clinched playoffs, so I've had some out of their stuff moving lately. I make about I live in St. Louis area, so I can get a lot of Cardinal stuff around here. And I sell about $300 worth of merchandise every month of Cardinal stuff alone. Usually about 27 items or so. So it's roughly $10 to $11 average I usually get. Something like this I put up for 30, I believe, 25 bucks. So it's a nice sweatshirt. All right, we got Gas Monkey. I am a sucker for stuff like Gas Monkey and anything that has, I'm the type of person, people like, I never understood being a fan. Like, I don't geek out over a movie star or a musical talent or anything like that. But the people I do follow and I watch and I learn from and what have you are people that create things, create businesses, create empires, however you want to call it. So like watching Richard Rawlings and what he has built with his brand and what he has done. I love that kind of stuff. To give a flip side is the whole tuttles with the OCC, the Orange County Choppers, and how Senior basically destroyed his empire that he had built just because of emotion and ignorance, I guess. Didn't use a level head and just kind of destroyed his future. But I love, people, watching people like that. You got your, obviously your Steve Jobs and your, Bill Gates and Warren Buffett and Mark Cuban and Donald Trump, Jesse James, West Coast Choppers. So I just love watching all them people, how they get to where they go. Cool show that's on now. If you actually, the season ends tomorrow, I believe, or tonight, is The Undercover Billionaire, where I can't remember his name. He's new to me. I never heard of him before, but he basically was trying to build a business, and he started with $100 in a strange town, no contacts, and starting with $100, and within 90 days, he opened up a barbecue shop. So I love that kind of stuff and watching how these type of people think and what have you. I mean, a lot of people don't like Donald Trump and stuff like that, but if you look at what he has accomplished and how he has accomplished it and stuff like that, it's fascinating. You don't have to like or respect a person to learn from a person. So I love watching all those kind of people, including Richard Rawlings and how he's built. So I'm a sucker for anything like that, whether it's Apple merchandise or if it's Gas Monkey Garage merchandise, I'm on it. Also, speaking of that, like artists who build empires and stuff like that, we got an Eminem Shady Limited denim jacket. Oh, for the Gas Monkey, I put it for $15. It was nothing major. But even musical artists who build empires and stuff like that, just love watching how they do it, what they do, the moves they make, and you can learn from the mistakes they make. This I've put up for $40. So $40 denim jacket there. So I say $1.80 per item on these. We got the Nike ACG. It's a youth jacket, but still these are nice jackets. There's all conditions gear. Very nice. Anything that I see ACG, I don't think there's much I've ever left behind. So this is up for $40. I don't know if I'm gonna get that out of it being a youth. An adult, I could probably put up for $49 or higher. This is, I believe, a vintage piece, so from the 90s. So I may get $39, but I'm not totally expecting it. Next, we've got some True Religion jeans. So, some cargo pants, True Religion, Rock Revival. If you find those brands, they're all decent brands. Got these up for $40. It does have some damage at the bottom, but that's what makes these pants. If you get Rock Revival, you want them trashed. They give it the distressed look. Gotta love that. So, when I say 40 bucks there. A couple of hats. We've got a New Era Brooklyn Nets. Got that up for $16. Cool pattern. And then a Chicago Bulls Mitchell and Ness snapback. $12.99 on that. Let's see what those go for. Got a couple pairs of Arrow Green women's golf shoes. Pretty spiffy, huh? Those are kind of cool. That's one pair. And here is the other, like ostrich strap. Very cool. Did I even put ostrich in the title? Yeah, I did. I got these up for 50 and got these up for 40. So we'll see how they do. So those are pretty cool. $1.80 a piece invested. So there we go. Let me put those back in here. Last but not least, just a pair of women's running shoes, Asics. Very nice condition. Grab those. I got those up for $25. So pretty spiffy. That's our haul for this week. We'll see how we do, but we're ahead of the game already with that $616 skateboard selling. So bam, that was nice. So I can't go shopping next week until I make $50 back again. So we'll see how that works out, because I don't want to, even though I'm ahead, I don't want to get ahead of myself. So I want to use that same $50. So once I have $50 more sell, we'll be out and do it. So I'll probably go in, lower the prices on last week's stuff, try to move it quicker, get my this week's $50 back quicker. So I feel like I'm forgetting something. We showed what sold, showed what we picked up. I guess that's it. I hope I gave you enough little tips and stuff here. It's a quick video. That's why I feel like I'm forgetting something. So hope I gave you enough little tips to teach you something new. And urban-picker.com, the eBay way. If you're liking this series, please share it, like it, comment, all that good stuff, so I can grow my little YouTube channel back up. And I started a second series, if you haven't noticed, where I'm allowing my wife to, I'm not allowing her, but I'm documenting her to buy some stuff every couple of weeks and see how much money she makes. And it's probably going to be more, you know, this ain't great stuff, it's in between stuff, but she has a different eye, so she'll be picking a totally different realm of stuff. Could be all over the place. So I do have a video for that already up. So if you haven't seen that, it's called Utopia. That's what she wanted to call it. So check out that video series too. And I got an idea for maybe a third, but I don't want to overwhelm myself since I still do a lot of work. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in a week. Catch me on, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Facebook and all that stuff. And the Instagram, I share stuff that I have sold, so you get a lesson there. I think I explained that in the last video. So my Instagram is basically a feed of items that sold, so you can, a BOLO, smorgasbord, if you will. So thank you guys, and I'll see you later. This is too short. I'm gonna have to get creative next time.